What's up? What's up? People, I'm back. Had to step away just for a little bit, but I'm back. The state of professional wrestling, in my opinion, right now, let's talk about it. What's up, y'all? I'm back. I took a little step away, you know. I had to do some things involving my other job, which is an actor. So I was doing a little bit of filming, had to step away for a little bit, had some family issues, but I'm back. And the supporters that I do have, thank you for supporting me. Thank you for watching my videos. Thank you for putting some comments in. I will not be going away anytime soon. So let's just jump right in. The state of professional wrestling. Like I've said before, I've been a wrestling fan for 30 years now. I still enjoy it. I still watch it. Just in case something happens that's major, I don't want to miss out. But wrestling isn't really good. But there are great spots, you know. Like this whole AEW versus WWE thing. My last video is basically about that. And my stance haven't changed. I'm still a WWE guy for life. To me, AEW still has a long way to go. You know, they're the new kids on the block. So the hype is definitely in their direction. I'm not really a fan of their shows or their wrestlers. CM Punk is my guy, but I'm already tired of him. He doesn't care about my opinion. I don't like happy Punk. I like disgruntled with an edge Punk, but who cares what I think, right? It's about what makes the wrestlers happy. But I just think it sucks, man. And the WWE sucks also. It's like the only high spot to me is Roman Reigns and Sasha Banks and Bianca Belair, and potentially when Montez Ford heads solo. WWE just, with Roman, Brock, and just the overall production value when you're watching the show, is just head over heels over AEW, you know. I mean, it's split, you know. I love wrestling, but I need more than wrestling in my shows. I need storylines, you know. As a kid, as a young adult, as a teenager, that's what drove my interest in wrestling. Storylines, characters as well. Characters bring great stories. Great characters bring the story along. I think with this day and age of social media, you know, it's just really hard for a wrestler to really find himself and just stand out and impact the game crazy. But you have your few, like Roman. I love the whole bloodline, and right now, I don't know who the fuck is going to beat him. I mean, he's just that fucking good. The push is that awesome. It was well overdue. I'm glad he went through what he went through in the beginning with the majority of all the fans hating him, because that's just growing pains and it makes you stronger. And now he seems really unstoppable, because I don't even believe The Rock could beat Roman. I don't believe Brock Lesnar could beat Roman. I don't really see there being anyone that could beat Roman Reigns, not even John Cena. There's no one you could bring back from the past. Nobody from another indie fed. His character is so great. So great. It's just like I don't really see anybody beating him. He may just really be undefeated until he fucking gets hurt or just decides to retire. But he's the high spot of WWE, man. He's just fucking awesome. And I'm also, we hearing a lot of talks about Naomi joining the bloodline, which I think will be great. I would love to see Naomi in the bloodline. But I'm going to be honest here. Naomi doesn't have it. Now, she's athletic. She's beautiful. I just don't think she has the edge to pull off a heel run. I mean, she done little doses when she tried to show her attitude and show that she's upset and she's pissed or whatnot. But it just doesn't feel good. She's too much of a nice person. I don't think she would work with the bloodline. And if she was to come and try to be this heel Naomi, I don't think it'll really work. So I think Naomi should just stay where she's at. I don't think she should touch the bloodline. She should just be with the bloodline like in real life backstage because she's married to Jey Uso. But as far as a storyline, I don't think she belongs. I don't think she has the character. I don't think she has the chops to really pull off a serious version of herself. And it's deeper than just being black because she's a black woman. You think she could just turn it on and just be like a real edgy heel. I don't really think so. I think she should just stay where she's at. To me, personally, I don't think the bloodline even needs to grow. It should just be strictly Roman and the Usos. I mean, sometimes with faction stables, they add too many characters and the shit get watered down and the shit just gets corny. But to me, yeah, man, Roman, the bloodline, they fucking awesome. Can't wait to WrestleMania to see what they do. I know The Rock is definitely going to show up some way, somehow, but he's still too Hollywood, too famous. Doesn't need wrestling, so he won't go over. And trust me, the way Roman is right now, the fans don't want to see The Rock beat him anyway. Let me not say all fans, but by now, the way Roman earned his position, I don't think they want to see The Rock come in from Hollywood just in that fucking streak that Roman put out. But yeah, man, no one's gonna beat him. No one's gonna beat him. And AEW they have such a long way to go as far as their storylines. It's just not interesting. But the wrestlers are great. They have great talent. I love Malachi Black, love Bryan Danielson, CM Punk, Ruby Soho. Britt Baker is a bright spot. I love Britt Baker. Something about her really stands out to me. I like Britt Baker. I cannot lie. Cody Rhodes. Tony Khan, he's a little arrogant, rich kid. And, I'm not mad at him. You got to fight for your company. You love your company. You represent your company. You got to make it look, how should I put this? You hype your company the best way you can to get the most buzz, to get the people talking. But they can't hold a fucking candle to Vince, man. They just can't. And I think their problem is they always trying to compete with the WWE, with the cheap shots, with the just everything. Just do you. Okay? The WWE does acknowledge you guys. You guys are here. You're on TNT. But you're not really competition. You're not. Eric Bischoff said it best. I agree with him 100%. The SmackDown already kicked their ass after Tony Khan was talking that shit about how Dynamite or Rampage was going to beat SmackDown. They was doing their little cheap shots to, regardless of what Vince does to try to compete, it's not a real competition. It's really not. It's really, 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 really not. It's not a competition at all. So I just feel it's still a great thing for wrestling fans as a whole because we're split. Everyone isn't the same wrestling fan. Some guys love wrestling. Some guys love storylines. Some guys are character driven. And some just like the athleticism. I just don't think they're going to last that long. And even if they do last that long, the momentum is definitely going to die. Who can they sign now? I mean, they have CM Punk. And the ratings was doing great in the beginning, but it's just regular shit now. So it just is what it is. What else is another bright spot? Big E, WWE champion. I'm happy for him. I still think he fucking sucks. I think Bobby Lashley was a better champion, but it is what it is. I'm happy for him. Let's see how long the run goes, but he does nothing for me. I don't hate Big E, but he just does nothing for me as champion. Xavier Woods, I think he's the greatest, he's the best talk on the mic as far as the New Day. And I believe he would be a wonderful heel. I think I stated that before. And with him winning the King of the Ring, all sorts of potential could come. And I know everyone is against the New Day breaking up, but if they were to break up, I was more of the Big E, maybe turning heel, but I don't think he's ever going to go down that lane. But Xavier, I think he could really do something with a good heel turn. You know, he has Sir Kofi now, but they could work some magic. But I don't know, the power of positivity. I don't think they're ever going to go down that route. But you never know. I think Xavier could pull it off, and it'd be very believable, and it would definitely raise his stock as a wrestler, and then he could reach farther than he ever done. Get himself a title, you know, instead of just settling for the King of the Ring. But yeah, that's pretty much all that's going on. And going forward with this channel, it can't just be about wrestling. You know, I'm gonna mix it in a little bit. You know, I'm gonna talk about my Lakers. You know, I'm a LeBron fan, not a Laker fan. I go where LeBron goes, so I'm gonna definitely cover him a little bit. We're gonna touch in on some movie stuff, a little bit of reviews, just a little bit of current event talk. We're just gonna mix it in. You know, not 24/7 wrestling. And yeah, man, look out. More videos coming. And yeah, I just wanted to just give a few thoughts about pro wrestling right now. It's not the best, but I'm a fan. I would never give up on it. I could never just stop watching it completely. So I will always cover what I feel is worth covering. I will always check it out because you never know what you're going to miss. Wrestling is always one show away from something magical happening, you know. So, yeah, I'm a wrestling fan for life, WWE fan for life. Don't hate AEW. I'm going to still follow it. I'm glad it's around. Moose, TNA champion. Moose been putting in a lot of work. He's one of the black wrestlers I haven't really followed because I don't watch Impact. And I know he's been around for a long time. And congratulations to him. Hopefully he could jump ship to maybe AEW or WWE. Because to me, I don't think you could go. You could go but so far in Impact or ROH. You know, you have to go to one of the two. You have to go to either the WWE or AEW right now for the TV exposure, just to become big time and be a big name. So hopefully Moose does that. I'm happy we have some black champions. It feels pretty good, even though I think fucking Big E is trash. I still don't think you could take him serious. I'm just sorry. I'm sorry. Wrestling is about fighting. You know, everyone does not have to be serious. It's not about black man, serious black man, mean old black man. It's just about just having a character that's serious, you know, that takes no mess. But, you know, you can still goof off and do what you do. But when you're so big and muscular and you're shaking your ass and you're so animated with your delivery, it's very hard to just pick your spots when you want to be serious. And I think that's what it is with Big E right now. And but you know, the kids love him. Yeah, so and Sasha Banks, Bianca Belair, I have nothing bad to say. Damn, y'all awesome. Just black excellence all over the board, man. Just keep doing you. And I'll be back next week with another vid. So there you have it.